Now, I can't read it. There's no words on it. There's no words there to play us out. I can't do it. We'll do it live. Okay. Well, do it live!
The number you have reached, 911, has been changed to a non-published number.
In a world where cat videos and memes rule the feeds, one media company will rise above the noise.
And welcome back to Henry M. Jackson High School in Mill Creek. Amp Harrell here with you, alongside Todd Elvig, live and direct for some more Westco basketball action for you Monday night edition as the Mount Vernon Bulldogs continue their run on STSPN, taking on the host Jackson Timberwolves. It's going to be a dogfight, quite literally, Wolves versus Bulldogs, and green, black, and white versus green, black, and white. Broadcast is brought to you by Les Schwab Tires of Snohomish County, presenting sponsor since 2021. Also brought to you by Adrenaline Fundraising, American Family Insurance, Sally Petty Agency of Monroe, Bickford Ford, Grit Handcrafted Wood, Home Comfort Alliance of Snohomish and King County, McDaniel's Do It Best Hardware, Monster Energy Drink, the U.S. Military, Army, Navy, and Marines, and the Washington Officials Association. Be sure to follow us on X, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Hit the like button if you enjoy this content, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and tell a friend to tell a friend, because the more people who know about us, the more that can get spread in the algorithm, and we can continue to cover local high school sports. Starting lineups being announced. First for the visitors from Mount Vernon, Xavier Nyans wears number 2. Michael Johnson wears number 3. Quinn Swanson.
Who's the 42?
42 is
Look at the size of that guy.
Yeah, that's a big fella. There's been one change since Friday night to the Mount Vernon starting lineups. It's Michael Johnson and Lucas Johnson, Quinn Swanson leading scorer, and Xavier Nyans. Baron Dorsey out, Moises Lucatero in. He had the only bench points in the entire game for either team on Friday night. So if you come off the bench, put in the work, and put up the points, you get rewarded with a starting spot. So Lucatero, a player to watch, but Quinn Swanson was our Adrenaline Fundraising player of the game on Friday night. Wears number 10. He is one to watch. And 42, Lucas Johnson, he's a big fella. And if he gets the ball in space, he can do big fella things. I know that's simplistic, but it's basic basketball. For Jackson, first chance to see them tonight. Big ticket Ryan McFerrin gets the start wearing number 0. Seamus Williams wears number 2. Trey Hawkins, number 3. Drew Pepin, 4. And Henry Johnson, number 5, getting the start. So again, 0, 2, 3, 4, and 5 against 2, 3, 10, 23, and 42. Those are your lucky lottery. Oh, sorry, wrong broadcast. That's your starting lineups. Mount Vernon off to your left in the black numbers with the white, black uniforms with the white numbers and the green and white trim. The Timberwolves in the white home uniforms, green numbers, and black trim off to my right. We will step aside for a break, honor America, and when we come back, we'll have the opening tap here. STSPN Sports presented by Les Schwab Tires, here live from Henry M. Jackson.
Jeremy Sapinski. It's basketball time.
Back here live, a stirring rendition of the national anthem here at Jackson High by a student.
Tonight's
We
game
are ready to go here, Mount Vernon, and of course the home folks here, Jackson High. Had to make sure I got my name plugged there.
Is that helping with your sponsors?
Always has to help take care of the sponsors. Has to drive up those numbers, don't you know?
Yeah.
And I believe they're announcing the rule change here for this season. No 1-and-1s this season. It's 5 fouls aside per quarter. We did have a player foul out on Friday night. And the opening tap won by Jackson, and they'll dig it in with Hawkins. To Williams, out right wing to Drew Pepin. Pepin drives, a little Euro step, fires that one out. Seamus drives, flips, and scores. Seamus Williams. 2-0. This Wolves squad, 2-0, and they can play however they need to play, high scoring, or they can win a low scoring defensive brawl. Mount Vernon got it done in their opener against Everett on Friday night here on STSPN. Nice high-low action underneath Lucatero. Gives that one off, cutting to the lane. Left it short, Xavier Nyans, and it's taken away. Hesitation. Drive to a little contact. Hawkins. Gives that one out, McFerrin. Right side, now up fake from 3. Hawkins. This is a squad that apparently does not like the 3 ball. They'll drive in to try to establish in the paint. Can't get it to go. Big Ticket went back up and got it, and it's a tie-up. Gives it away to Mount Vernon. Big Ticket Ryan McFerrin, 6'7", swing player and a senior.
Did he get player of the game? I got to go check that.
My mind resets at the end of every season, so if
I
not
got
at the end of every
No,
game.
well, we did
Oh, that's
Jackson
right.
Arlington.
That's right. Tom did this one.
No, Mark.
Okay. Gotcha. Mark Ocken. Oh, contact in the open floor after the turnover. They had a full laundry list of people who were supposedly on the broadcast for that Arlington game. Quinn Swanson called for the foul, his first. Team's first of the game. And away go the Timberwolves. At the volleyball stripe, driving in, Pepin. Gives back out to Seamus Williams, who has the only points of the day. Spun to the top, drive, jumper, floater, won't go for Trey Hawkins, and it's taken away by Mount Vernon. On the way, Lucatero sees the wall, dishes back out, 3 on the way, ski ramps up there, no, from Xavier Nyans, and it's taken away.
Yeah, number 0.
Number 0, so the Big Ticket got the player of the game in the opener. 3 ball up and good. Henry Johnson, please don't forget about me, the long ball, and it's 5-0, home folks.
I hope one of his parents is here because we need to give them a parent shirt.
Sponsored by Grit Handcrafted Wood. Because it is grit, both from the player and the parent. Yes. Takes a lot of grit to earn that. Lucatero dishes off, driving. There's the double team. Tries to go around it, and that's a block and a foul. Oh, no, they're saying it wasn't a foul. I heard a whistle and assumed that was what it was. That was apparently a clean play. I'm not arguing, but I just heard whistle and a stoppage and assumed he got wrist, but the swat against Swanson. 5-0, driving into the tall trees. Lucas Johnson, big part of that. Scoot, score, and one. Quinn Swanson says, swat this. Basket and one. That was how he got going on Friday night. Foul is on Henry Johnson, his first, team's first. Quinn Swanson is going to be the straw that stirs the drink for Mount Vernon. Up and good. That drink, of course, is Shirley Temple, as we all know. 5-3. The old school three, he had 2 of them on Friday night. Up fake, Ryan drives in, McFerrin measures, shot up, no. And nice box out, good position. Lucas Johnson floated up ahead. Michael Johnson dishes off, 3-ball, no. Offensive board scoop, no for Johnson, and taken away. And taken right back, fed inside, Nyans, no, blocking foul. Quick whistle.
There's a lot of shoulder in that too.
Yeah, there was a whole lot of contact that whole series. Foul is Henry Johnson, his second. No movement to the bench just yet. Now they'll send Colby Cook. That one left just short. Xavier Nyans, they'll have another. Colby Cook, 6'3", senior wing, will sub in. Lineup is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Couple of subs in for Mount Vernon as well. Baron Dorsey, starter on Friday night, will be a quick sub in.
What number is he?
He is 1. And missed the second. So missed them both, still 5-3. 1-score game as Seamus Williams takes it down the floor. Cook gives off. Fed inside, settles up and in. Colby Cook off the bench extends the lead to 7-3. 3-ball contested, no. Ooh, McFerrin with the reach to get that board. Head fake, then off a pick. Good switch on it. Seamus Williams drives in. The big ticket with the big finish. Ryan McFerrin makes it 9-3. If Mount Vernon does not get a point here, probably going to see a quick whistle for a timeout. 3-ball, no. Taken away McFerrin.
Now he's ineligible tonight.
Who's in? Oh, ineligible for.
So he's got to slow it down. Because, I think he thinks he's getting another shirt.
Yeah,
That's why he's putting all the points in.
We can't supply the full wardrobe for these young athletes. Up high off the window, Rockets out of bounds. Stays with the Timberwolves. Not a timeout, but a sub in. Dylan Jacobs in, replacing Michael Johnson. Quinn Swanson's basket and one the only points for the folks from Skagit County today. One hand grab. Oh, that is lovely from Ryan McFerrin. A gold star on that one. Carrying in, dropped that one off Lucatero, banged off his knee and taken away. Outlet to Hawkins, drives, can't get it to go. McFerrin strips it, gets free, nice spin, can't get it to go. Colby Cook, loose ball taken away by Mount Vernon. Swanson drops it off, left side, up fake, wiggles down the line, no. And Nyans can't get it to go. 8-point lead. Timberwolves and a carry. Don't see that very often. But it's a quick turnover back to Mount Vernon's side-out three-quarter court. Broadcast brought to you by Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing here in Snohomish County. And a quick push foul. That is not doing the right thing. Trey Hawkins called for his first. Hand in the cookie jar.
His first.
He'll be with us all night. All night today.
And tomorrow, too.
Yeah. Oh, we're switching it to Snohomish, by the way.
Okay. We'll update schedules in a bit. Elbow jumper, too long. When it rains, it pours, outside or in the gym. Driving, measured jumper, no. Over the back that they didn't call. As Xavier Nyans gets that one from Mount Vernon. Rocketed ahead. 3-ball. No good for Dylan
They
Jacobs.
cannot get that ball to drop.
Can't buy a shot with private school money right now. Straight away. Seamus Williams. Left wing side for Drew Pepin. Back to Williams. Between the rings. Lucas Johnson set to return along with Michael Johnson. Up the floor, quick strike, 3-ball, nothing but the bottom of the net for Baron Dorsey. 3-ball, and it's 11-6.
Speaking of Dorsey, We're going to have him up Chester doors.
Yeah, Chet the Jet. And I talked to him at halftime. Or shortly before. That inside. Nice spin move. Ryan McFerrin's got 6. 13-6. 13-6 your score with 1:10 left. Spin move straight away. No look pass underneath Lucatero. Triple team. Kick back out. 3 ball on the way. Ring it up one more time. Baron Dorsey. Back-to-back jacks, and it's a 4-point game. Near wing, Pepin. Gives to the corner. Hop step Cook. In to replace a player in foul trouble. Fed in. Ticket. And a walk. Good defense. Xavier Nyans. Put that one on the fridge. Nyans and Jacobs out. Timberwolves sub aplenty as well. See Joseph Eichhorn checking in. Yep, we do have a Jackson Rabe sighting. Along with Colby Cook, Trey Hawkins, and Ryan McFerrin out on defense. High-low action inside Lucas Johnson. Off the window, no, but they got the arm. And the big fella going to the stripe for 2.
I don't know if I'd want to get in his way.
No. I do not have a weight, but he is, I believe he's 6'7". Yes. 6'7", senior forward. Free throw up, no. 29 seconds left. Foul is on McFerrin, his first. Team foul number 4, so if they commit another infraction in the next 29 seconds, be 2 shots again for Mount Vernon. Off the window. Use it, big fella. Lucas Johnson cuts the lead to 3. Difference in the shot clock and the game clock of about a second. Holding for the final shot, perhaps, Trey Hawkins. Sends Rabe in motion. Gets a McFerrin screen. Drives baseline. Jumper, no. Tipped up, punched back. McFerrin.
Wow.
Big ticket. And a half-court heave. Falls short, and we'll take a break. Les Schwab Tires high school sports action on STSPN. 15-10. The home folks leads.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, breathe in. Now watch your speed and breathe out. Good. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab Tires.
There, laddie, do you have a fallen tree or a forgotten log? Do you have some old wood planks that'll have a story I'd like to tell? Great. They'll mill it, prepare it, and finish the wood for your unique project. Let them take your storied old wood and turn it into a world-class piece of art. Grit, handcrafted, is something that will be treasured for a lifetime.
Back to it here on STSPN. Amp Harrell, Todd Elvig here with you. Sarah Elvig wrangling the folks in the truck, making sure they behave.
Exactly.
I don't know that they got the hospitality room tonight, so they might be a little cranky.
Jackson's always got the hospitality.
Oh, the hospitality, yes. I'm talking about the free food, though.
That's right. The green room.
Fed up and in to Ryan McFerrin, and the big ticket's already got 10. 3 points for Johnson, 2 points for Seamus Williams, and that's all. Travel gives it right back to the home side, the Wolves. For Mount Vernon, Baron Dorsey off the bench, motivated with a couple of threes. He's got 6 points to lead all of the Bulldogs. Quinn Swanson, a basket and 1. 3 points, that's it. And Lucas Johnson, 1 free throw. 17-10 your score, 30 seconds gone by, second quarter. Pickett now straight away to Williams. Gives back to the reserve, Joseph Eichhorn. High-low action underneath. Turnaround jumper good for Colby Cook. Shiny dime for Joseph Eichhorn. 9-point game. Left wing side for Johnson. Dishes to Johnson. Michael Johnson with the assist. Lucas Johnson with the bucket. 19-12. Broadcast brought to you in part by Grit, handcrafted wood. 7-point game. Free ball. Ryan McFerrin left that one short, and it goes right to Xavier Nyans for Mount Vernon. Bulldogs up the floor. A little hesitation at the elbow. Swanson driving, gets it to go, and the foul. Xavier Nyans. Foul is on Colby Cook. That is his first.
I think the big man's going to have to stay in the paint a little bit more on the other end.
Yeah,
He's
got
a little bit far out, I think.
Big man for Jackson?
For Mount Vernon.
Okay, gotcha. Basket good, or free throw good, I should say, for Nyans. Cuts the lead to 4. Yeah, Mount Vernon's got the size and physicality advantage, but big number 0, Ryan McFerrin, has perhaps a bit more athleticism, a little more speed. That one dropped off to the corner to Jackson Rabe. Rabe and Eichhorn will have a seat.
Where'd Big Ticket come from? Usually we're the ones that are nicknaming him.
Yeah, I
like that.
I was just told that one up front.
That is Big Ticket.
And yeah, he can put some posteriors to pine, we'll say. I would pay to see him play some ball. Cycled around, 3 ball, no, can't get it to go. Michael Johnson. And back they go with Trey Hawkins. Dagger 3, no. Lucas with the board. Johnson, Michael that is. Jab step, pull back. No, sold the foul attempts. Nothing doing either way. Lobbed up the floor. Colby Cook gives off. Pepin. Head fake. Dishes straight away. Teed up a 3 ball. Can't get that one to go either. Good rebound and drawing the foul. McFerrin a little aggressive. Working against Michael Johnson. Johnson's 6'2", so when you give up 5 inches of height and you're fighting for a rebound, you get a little leverage down there, I guess. Or the benefit of the doubt. Straight away, driving, then dishing. Lucatero whips it around. Michael, skip pass, looking for Lucas. Taken away, McFerrin. Quick strike, Pepin, 3 ball right side. Nope, off the heel. Can maintenance please remove the lid from both buckets? 3 ball. Hey, that'll work. That'll work. Timeout on the floor after the Swanson tray. Is it a 30 or a full?
We don't know yet.
It is just a 30, so we will keep it right here. 1-point game here in the second. Remember, follow us on X, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And if you're watching us on YouTube, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Maybe hit the bell so you can get notified when we go live and have new videos.
Exactly.
And don't forget to tell everybody, tell your ADs and principals and coaches that you love having access to the games on STSPN. You can watch it anywhere, always free, no subscription. Les Schwab Tires want to give a big thank you to them for returning as our presenting sponsor for another season of STSPN Sports.
Yeah, and hands off there.
They're not on my list. They are not on my list. 19-18. Wolves with the lead by a point. They have not trailed in this contest. Whipped around. Seamus Williams, head fake. Might have gotten away with a walk. Left it short. Ball rim don't lie. Quinn Swanson drops it off. Michael Johnson underneath, flips it up. No. And out of bounds. He was in a bit of a mismatch there. Henry Johnson and Ryan McFerrin, the tall dudes, buzzing the tower. Chance to take their first lead of the game here. The visitors from Skagit County, Mount Vernon High. End line out of bounds right. Fed in, Michael Johnson. Head fake, drive, stripped it away. Cold-blooded by Hawkins, needs a little help. He'll split the defense. It's a gold star play. Skip pass, back door. A little slicker than he meant it, I think. 3 ball, Johnson, no, tipped up. Contact. Yeah, that got a little out of hand. That is a push against Seamus Williams. his first, team's third of the quarter with 4:18 left in the first half. Length of the floor to go for the Bulldogs of Mount Vernon. Man-to-man defense the whole way. A little nub pick, looking to roll against the grain underneath. They have made Quinn Swanson invisible out there. Witness relocation program. That man doesn't exist. Pepin fed in to Ticket. Nope, not Ticket. Excuse me. That is Henry Johnson. Basket up and good. He's got 5 points on the day. 3-point lead, 3:43. Driving in, 1-on-4. Missed and taken away. Quinn Swanson couldn't get it to go. That is very clearly the game plan. Take away 10 in black. 3-point lead. Pepin off a pick. Ball fake. And pulls it back. Cook for Williams. Gives that one back. Threads the needle. That one will stay. Yes, it'll stay with Jackson.
Off its foot.
I like the look. Colby Cook camped out back there under the basket. Johnson, 4 on the shot clock. 3 up and good. Trey Hawkins with a tray. 24-18. 3 minutes to go. Driving in, that'll help the cause for the Bulldogs. 3 dudes wanted to make a stop on Swanson. That meant somebody was going to draw more than balls.
Henry Johnson is third.
Henry Johnson, his third. Team's fourth of the quarter, by the way. Mount Vernon will sub. Dylan Jacobs in for Moises Lucatero. And line right. Skipped in backdoor, knocked away. Sprinting out, Colby Cook. Layup good. It's like a layup line kind of play. Into the dasher boards over there. Hard contact, and they're going to call a legal screen. Yep. Out of control, Lucas Johnson. The Mount Vernon folks do not like the call, but I don't really know what else you could call there. Feet were moving, didn't have it set. 26-18. 2:47 left, quarter 2. 4 fouls on the home side, 1 foul on Jackson. Or excuse me, 1 foul on Mount Vernon. Lucas Johnson checks out. Caden Sokol into the game for the first time. Right away, Pepin drops it off. Williams. Fed back. Quick strike. Jumper won't fall for Jackson Rabe. Quick from the corner. Oh my goodness! The cardinal sin, you do not foul the jump shooter. Chance at a 4-point play here. Seamus Williams, his second, team's 5th. Baron Dorsey? Yes. Dorsey with the 3 and a chance at 1 more. No 4-point play today. Kind of hoping for that one.
I think he was too close to the hoop because he's hit all 3s tonight, right?
Yes, actually. That's 3 threes. Whoa! Disarmed the dude. Quinn Swanson. He gets hacked. Team foul number 6 of the quarter. Quinn Swanson's going to have to earn them. He's got 6 points today, 1 by way of the free throw.
Fouls at number 3, Trey Hawkins. His second.
Hawkins gets his second. Oh, excuse me. Correction, that is Seamus Williams' third. 30-second timeout, Mount Vernon. This is be careful country right here with 2:11 left in the second. 5-point game. Step aside for a break. Be right back.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Back to action here on STSPN. Looking forward to a chat with former UW guard Chester Dorsey, Chet the Jet. But first, we've got 2 minutes and 11 seconds of first half action for you. Timberwolves clinging to a 5-point lead here at home. A couple free throws. First one good for Quinn Swanson. Perfect on the day. Basket and one, and now the first of two here. Broadcaster's jinx does not work. He hit them both. 3-point game here. Drop that one short. Saved by Trey, and he will flip to the basket. No. Offensive board, Colby Cook. He is fouled and will get 2 shots. Now things are going to slow on down. Dylan Jacobs is first. Team's second foul of the second quarter. Minute 56 left. Free throw up and good for Colby Cook. Off the bench, Cook has 7 points and a chance at one more. Jacobs out, Michael Johnson back in. Michael Johnson, Brian Dorsey, Xavier Nyans, Caden Sokol, and I believe that's Quinn Swanson over there at the right high block. Lane violation, and so it'll wipe it off anyway. Timberwolves with Colby Cook and Trey Hawkins guarding full court. Jackson Rabe and Joseph Eichhorn out there along with Drew Pepin. Contact inside, blocking foul. I think they're going to get that one on Rabe. Yep. That is his first. This type of game really favors the Bulldogs here. Is getting down and dirty, beating and banging, and going to the free throw line. Up and good for Michael Johnson, his first point of the day. Timberwolves love to run the floor and bomb the three, or get it inside with Ryan McFerrin, who's currently on the bench, getting a breather with a couple of fouls. One of two. Big ticket, yes. Big ticket at the intermission. Ooh, that was tough. Drew Pepin threaded the needle to Colby Cook, and he was thinking about what to do with the ball before he caught the ball. 3-point game again, 93 ticks left first half. Broadcast brought to you by Les Schwab Tires and Adrenaline Fundraising. Skipped right wing, Xavier Nyans. Contact. And I think we got a block again against Jackson. Yes, Colby Cook. So free throws upcoming here. No double bonus, or excuse me, no 1-and-1. Double bonus or nothing here after 5 fouls and a quarter. 1:25 left in the first half. Got it. Michael Johnson. 2 out of 3 on the day. One more to cut this to a 1-point game, perhaps. Got it. Michael Johnson gunning for the shirt as we're late stages first half. 1-point lead. Jackson has not trailed in this one. Pump fake Hawkins. Staring down Quinn Swanson. Little high-low action for Pepin. Gives that one up. Contact. Ooh. Forced that one up. Trey Hawkins kind of got over his skis a bit and gets bailed out. And Looks like he's got a little bit of an injury there, so he's going to get checked out. Athletic trainer Brenda Black will take a look at him.
We're trying to convince her to do some needlepoint with the STSPN logo.
I feel like that would be a great investment. Yes.
Yeah.
Joseph Eichhorn will check in. Wasn't a shooting foul, despite the best efforts to sell it. Didn't catch who that foul was on, however. Joey Gosselin into the ball game as well. I think that's his first varsity action at home this season. Gosselin, long two, got it. Joey Gosselin. That'll extend this to a 3-point game with 40 seconds left in the half, and they're going to call a walk. Quinn Swanson trying to create some contact there. That's a no-go. Looks like it's less of a bruise or a sprain or something, and more of some blood, perhaps. So Trey Hawkins will head down and get patched up. Player control foul.
I think he's going to have to probably get a little tape on that.
Colby Cook called for his third player control foul, so no free throws. 25 seconds left. Shot clock turned off, first half. Mount Vernon down by 3. Looking to cut it to 1 or perhaps even tie it here. Milking the clock, Michael Johnson. Man-to-man defense. Handoff coming around. Drop back, 3-ball. Johnson, bring it up, we're tied! Michael Johnson, the shot of the season so far. 3-ball from half court, offline, and we'll go to the locker room in a tied game. I do see Chet the Jet standing up. We may get to him in a bit. Step aside for a break. 29 all here on STSPN.
For 45 years, Snohomish County homeowners have relied on Home Comfort Alliance for heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical because of their award-winning customer service. Thousands of reviews reference Home Comfort Alliance as professional, knowledgeable, efficient, and technicians who are courteous, and they take the time to explain things. For all your home comfort systems, call 1-833-COMFORT and make your life more comfortable with Home Comfort Alliance.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, breathe in. Now watch your speed and breathe out. Good. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab Tires.
And welcome back here, halftime at Jackson, Mount Vernon at Jackson. And we have a Mount Vernon booster who you may have heard of. That would be, as the Seattle PI put it, a brash, flamboyant point guard from UW from 74 to 77. That being Chester Dorsey, Chet the Jet. Thanks for giving us some time, sir.
Yes.
So folks may not know, but who are you supporting for the Mount Vernon Bulldogs, first of all?
Baron Dorsey.
And why would you be supporting Baron Dorsey,
My
sir?
son.
That would be your son. Standout, Baron Dorsey is a junior at 5'8". How much does he take after his old man?
Quite a bit.
What's it like having your background, your pedigree, your success at UW, and then having a son following in the footsteps? As the drum line cranking up here, what was it like coaching him and watching his game develop, sir?
Yeah, I coached him until the 8th grade, and I taught him a lot of things. And
yeah. So, can he take you to school, or can you still take care of business against the young buck?
I can take care of business.
That's what I like to hear. So for those who may not have known your story after your time at UW, take us through the journey that brought you from your success at UW to your success in the business world and finally being here as a proud papa.
Yeah, I had 14 car washes in Washington and Oregon, and I retired in 2008, and I took my option of coaching my son till the 8th grade.
That's fantastic. Is he getting any looks from schools we need to know about?
Yes.
Okay, a man, a few words. Any final thoughts? Anything we haven't covered tonight, sir?
Oh, that they need to win tonight.
Absolutely. Any keys? Anything that your keen eye would see that mine might not? Anything that maybe the Dogs need to work on?
They need to hit their shots. They weren't hitting their shots in the very beginning, and in the end they start hitting the shots, and the score is 29-29.
Fair enough. I will let you get back to enjoying this one, sir. I appreciate it. Chet the Jet with us here at a halftime. We'll step aside for a break on STSPN.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, sir.
Thank you.
Go Dogs.
In 1934, Bickford Ford opened their doors in Snohomish, Washington, and they've been an active part of the community ever since. So when you're looking for a new Ford truck, SUV, or hybrid, or if you want to take advantage of your current car's value, start at the place you can trust, the one that's been around for 89 years and is Western Washington's #1 volume Ford dealership. Family-owned Bickford Ford on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish or online at bickford.net.
SWCC is an acronym, and it stands for Special Warfare Combatant Craft Crewman.
You know, you can stand across from another guy and say, you know what, he's got your back, and you know that's the guy you're counting on. If something goes wrong, he's going to be there.
In the end, we're fighting for each other.
Here on the team, about 22 of us on the boat. You know them personally, so you know exactly whose life you have in your hands.
Everyone's come together, and everyone's sole mission is to do their job individually as best they can to benefit everyone else in the boat.
I got a brotherhood, and it's a real brotherhood, and it's a loyal and honest brotherhood, and that's what matters.
Come with us. The new generation. The next level. Sending it big.
You're in for a good run. Let's go.
Come with us to the track, to the trails, to the slopes, to the surf, to the fight, to the race. Look at this! To the 4 a.m. starts. Training harder, pushing further, hitting back. Hard. To the fans, to the followers, and the haters. Come with us to the blood, to the sweat, and the broken bones. Cue rehab. We never quit. We never give up. We take control. To the world titles. To the world's first. The world's best.
UFC Strawweight Champion. Ready?
Come with us. We're just getting started.
It's going to be so much fun, I promise you.
McDaniel's Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do-It-Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
For 45 years, Snohomish County homeowners have relied on Home Comfort Alliance for heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical because of their award-winning customer service. Thousands of reviews reference Home Comfort Alliance as professional, knowledgeable, efficient, and technicians who are courteous, and they take the time to explain things. For all your home comfort systems, call 1-833-COMFORT and make your life more comfortable with Home Comfort Alliance.
The future is threatened by enemies often unrelenting, unexpected, and unpredictable. In the midst of an uncertain and evolving world, the need for Marines to defeat these shifting threats is critical.
Enemy drone down.
Because the need to ensure stability for our nation has never been greater.
Sending coordinates now.
When there are battles to win for America's future, there is one constant: Marines.
Back to it here from Jackson High. Amp Harrell here with you. Todd Elvig alongside. Sarah Elvig keeping the folks in the truck in working order. Live at the Den, and the first half effectively a wash. 15-10, Jackson led at the end of one. 19-14. The visitors from Mount Vernon won the second quarter, so we're all square at 29. Head fake. Quinn Swanson starting things off for the Bulldogs. Johnson dishes back. Swanson tees up a three. No. Taken away on the block, and now they're going to get a foul called here, a quick one on Michael Johnson. Scoring for Mount Vernon, 9 points, all threes, Baron Dorsey. 8 points, a three and a basket and one, Quinn Swanson. 6 points, including a three, Michael Johnson. Basket and one for three for Nyans, and 3 points for Lucas Johnson as well. Good stop, Mount Vernon. Dished out, and there's a foul called here on Trey Hawkins. That's his second. For the Timberwolves of Jackson High, 10 points, Ryan McFerrin. 7 points for Colby Cook. 5 for Henry Johnson, including a three. Free ball up, no, off the heel and taken away, off the Swanson miss. Back they go quickly. And we'll set something up here. Driving, scooping, scoring. Trey Hawkins, he's got 5. So 5 for Hawkins, 5 for Johnson, 2 each for Williams and Joey Gosselin. All alone, 3. Good pickup there. Xavier Nyans was all alone until suddenly he wasn't. Zone defense matching up, kicked off 3 ball. Ski rams up and through for Michael Johnson.
I think that's their first lead.
That is their first lead. Good eyes. Better math.
Yeah, I don't know.
32-31. Second three of the day for Michael Johnson. That in Henry Johnson. Up and good. Henry Johnson has 7. Got a lot of dudes named Johnson in this game, including the coach for Jackson. There's a Johnson in the paint. Dishes off. Nice baseline runner for Xavier Nyans off the handoff from Lucas Johnson. 5:54 and the clock runs. Third quarter. 1 point lead. Fed in. Big ticket. Blocked. Lucas Johnson guilty of the infraction. His first, team's second. Oh, excuse me. His second, team second. I missed one in the first half. 5:46 in the third. Free throw up and good for Ryan McFerrin. He's got 11. Only player for either side in double figures. Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game and our opener against Arlington. Missed the second. Michael Johnson measures, drives, swatted. Pepin, offensive board, drives, no foul. Going to the floor, Quinn Swanson. They're just letting things go here all of a sudden. 34 all. Fed in, Lucas, got it. Big man basketball class is in session. There's your intro course. Lucas Johnson with 5. Measured, 3 ball, no good for Johnson. Taken away. At a certain point, I feel like the announcer from the NBA 2K games, the early edition. Shot by Johnson. Foul on Johnson. Sends Johnson to the line. Coach Johnson making the call and sending Johnson into the game. Foul on the inbound. Foul is on Seamus Williams, his 4th. So he is in desperate foul trouble with 5 minutes and change left in the third. He'll check out, returning Colby Cook, who has 3 fouls. And there's a foul before they can inbound. That's a hold. And now Colby Cook in foul trouble. He's got 4. And that puts the Timberwolves in foul trouble in the quarter. That's their 4th. The next foul results in 2 free throws for Mount Vernon, that is. Johnson pulls back, 3 ball, no. Rebound taken by Big Ticket. Pressed up ahead, Pepin a 3, offline right, offensive board, put back, no. Tip, follow, Johnson got it. Henry Johnson, 36 all. Driving in, head fake Swanson, lobs across. Michael Johnson. Lobs back, ball fake, dribble drive, 1-on-1, no, and taken away by Pepin off the miss by Xavier Nyans.
Yeah, I really like that name, Big Ticket.
Yeah, that's a classic. Little forearm shiver by Pepin. Gives that one off. Henry Johnson here at Henry M. Jackson. Driving in, spin by Ticket, walk. Man, Lucas Johnson has got this defensive thing figured out. Just doing big man things. He'll have a seat and get a breather. Lucatero checks back in. Dylan Jacobs checks back in for Mount Vernon. They'll go the length of the floor. A couple of subs in for Jackson, including Eichhorn. Double team, dishes inside Lucatero. Oh, I can tell you exactly what happened there. They were playing a matchup 2-3, and help defense did not come to Lucatero. He knew he was supposed to pass when the defender comes to him, and he's wide open.
Well, if he would have just turned around, he could have just put that up off the board.
Exactly. He knew defense was coming and looked for the pass and went, wait, I should shoot. Crud. 3, up and good. The mental lapse results in points on the other end. Eichhorn gets his first basket. It's a 3, and it's a big one. 3-point lead, Timberwolves, with 3:24 in the third. Dribble drive, flipped up and in. Swanson says, I've had enough of this, and he finds double figures. 39-38. Spin separation. Hawkins one-on-one. Lean back, no. Rebound taken away by Nyans from Mount Vernon. It starts and ends with Swanson. Dished off. Nyans, three! Nothing but nylon. Lead for the Bulldogs. 8 points for Xavier Nyans. 2:48 and the clock runs third quarter. Straight away, Eichhorn, turn and fire and score! Back-to-back jacks, Joseph Eichhorn. And a timeout on the floor. Official hiding to avoid getting run over. It is a 30. It's a 30-second timeout. So we'll keep it right here, I suppose. No, we'll go ahead and take a break. Back after this on
Daniel's
STSPN.
Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Back to work here. Jackson with the lead, 42-41. It's raining trays here. Joseph Eichhorn with a couple of back-to-back bombs for the Timberwolves. Jackson got its first lead here in this third quarter, and it's seesawed back and forth. Across the timeline, Lucas Swanson. And there was a hand check foul on Eichhorn. They called a block, technically. But either way, results in free throws here because of the new rule this year. 5th team foul, so no 1-and-1. I believe this is like women's college basketball foul shot rules. First one up and good for Swanson. Checking out Luca Terro. Checking in Lucas Johnson. Got it to go. Quinn Swanson, 11 points. Lead back to the Bulldogs. Left side, Pepin. Fed in, Johnson. Back out, Pepin on the wing. Marked well. Needs a little pick. Instead, draws the foul. Team foul number 3. And that is on Xavier Nyans. Broadcast brought to you by the Washington Officials Association, the U.S. Military, Army, Navy, and Marines, and Monster Energy Drink. Driving in, left that one just short. Trey gets the rebound back with some help, and it squirts out of bounds off of Mount Vernon. Good help backside there by Ryan McFerrin using his 6'7" height and length. Pepin left wing, head up against Nyans. Fed in, Henry Johnson. Fish back out, Pepin. Nope, excuse me, that was Eichhorn. Eichhorn lost the handle for a moment. And Dylan Jacobs, the hustle foul. His second, team's 4th. He will check out. Looks like replaced by Caden Sokol. Sokol, a shooter. That in. McFerrin spins on the block. Help comes. And the big ticket punches that one up and in. 13 points for the big ticket, and it's 44-43. Wolves in front again. Right side. No, and McFerrin with the board. Momentum seems to be swinging Jackson's way, but it's still just a 1-point game with 1:22 left in the third. Fed in Henry. Lobs across. Pepin drives in. Euro step, no. And Lucas Johnson, 6'7" v 6'7". Lucas gets the takeaway. Quick strike up the floor. No good for Nyans and taken away. Guess who? McFerrin. 1-point lead still for the Wolves. Pepin. Skip, right block, head fake, hesitation, pull back. Lobbed a little bit too high from McFerrin. Hands all over him. He was looking for a call. Nothing there. 48 seconds left. Third quarter, shot clock at 30. Up the floor they go with Swanson. Gives it up, gets it back. Off a pick. Faces a double team. Gives off. Open man 3-ball. No. Tipped up. Wow. Good leverage. McFerrin. 30 seconds left. Throws it away. Stolen away. Swanson stops between the rings. Lucas underneath. Good helper for Quinn Swanson. 16 seconds left. Shot clock turned off. 1 point lead for the visitors. Driving in, left a layup short, taken away Lucas. 5 seconds left, got an opportunity. Nyan's got to do something with it.
Shoot
2 seconds, gives off. 3-ball, no. The miss from Swanson, and that'll do it for the third quarter. Back with the fourth quarter call after this 1-point game on the STSPN.
For 45 years, Snohomish County homeowners have relied on Home Comfort Alliance for heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical because of their award-winning customer service. Thousands of reviews reference Home Comfort Alliance as professional, knowledgeable, efficient, and technicians who are courteous, and they take the time to explain things. For all your home comfort systems, call 1-833-COMFORT and make your life more comfortable with Home Comfort Alliance. Hey there, laddie. Do you have a fallen tree or a forgotten log? Do you have some old wood planks that'll have a story I'd like to tell? Great. They'll mill it, prepare it, and finish the wood for your unique project. Let them take your storied old wood and turn it into a world-class piece of art. Grit, handcrafted, is something that will be treasured for a lifetime.
Back to action here. Start of the fourth quarter. STSPN Westco basketball coverage presented by Les Schwab Tires. Straight away, hand off to Henry. Given back to Seamus Williams. Drives to the elbow. Forces up a jumper and in. Seamus with 4. Lead swings back to the Timberwolves. Right side. Swanson gives off. Sokol drives in. Skip pass. Triple team. Heaved up basket and one. Big man basketball. Lucas Johnson to give that gold star to Caden Sokol on the skip pass. And the big fella got 3 dudes in the air.
That is his
fourth foul on Henry Johnson, 4 fouls on Seamus Williams, and 4 fouls on Colby Cook. And 1 is good for Lucas. And it is a 2-point lead for Mount Vernon. Bend don't break for the Bulldogs. Lucas with the nice post defense, but they'll get him at the last possible second with the foul. Got too many dudes named Johnson in here, which is why I've switched over to the first names, for those curious. His third, team's first of the quarter. At the line, Henry Johnson.
If someone knows a parent that is proud of their kid down here, that's here at the game, they can come down and get a free, the first one down here, if anybody comes down here, can have a free parent shirt.
There we go. Gotta love.
We have one to give away to the player of the game parent, and we have 1 extra, so we could give an extra one away.
Fair enough. So if you know a parent who's at the game, then let them know. Let them know to come see the TV guys. Fed inside and a foul. Parent shirts, of course, brought to you by Grit, handcrafted wood.
14,
Icorn called for his second. Second foul against the Timberwolves here. 2-point lead for Mount Vernon on the road here in Mill Creek. And Todd Elvig here with you. Free throw up and good. Quinn Swanson, your adrenaline fundraising player of the game from Friday night, as Mount Vernon was able to rise up over Everett High. Gets them both.
How far ahead is he of everyone else?
on Mount Vernon. Pretty far ahead. Baron Dorsey with 9. He's got 14, I believe. And then out, 3 ball. Henry can't get that one to go. It's taken away. 50-46, 4-point lead for the Bulldogs on the road. Skip pass back door. Building a fire, couldn't get it to go. Lucatero. And then he not only misses the shot, but he's called for the foul on the rebound attempt. That's tough.
Oh, they had fouls to give, didn't they?
Yes. So 6:32 left in this one, 2 fouls aside. Don't have to worry until you get to 5. Up the floor, Henry looks it over. Pursuing with that man-to-man there. It's almost like a box and one at this point. Missed the shot. Rebound, Lucas Johnson. Johnson with 10. Oh! Circus
Brutal.
shot, Quinn Swanson, whistle, and a tie. Is that a timeout on the floor? I believe it is.
Yep.
It's a full. We'll take it as well. 52-46. Mount Vernon leads on the road on STSPN.
SWCC is an acronym, and it stands for Special Warfare Combatant Craft Crewman.
You know, you can stand across from the guy and say, you know what, he's got your back. And, you know, that's the guy you're counting on. If something goes wrong, he's going to be there.
In the end, we're fighting for each other.
Here on the team, about 22 of us on the boat. You know them personally, so you know exactly whose life you have in your hands.
Everyone's come together, and everyone's sole mission is to do their job individually as best they can to benefit everyone else on the boat.
I got a brotherhood, and it's a real brotherhood, and it's a loyal and honest brotherhood, and that's what matters.
Back to action here from Henry M. Jackson High School in Mill Creek. Amp Harrell, Todd Elvig here with you. Little breathing room for the visitors from Mount Vernon. I get a programming update right after this sequence. We've got some games to preview. Floater goes for Seamus Williams. He's got 6, cuts this lead down. So our schedule's a little different this year.
Yeah, we got a bunch of Jackson up front, but we've got a bunch of Snohomish and Everett. But Glacier Peak is a little absent from the beginning of the season, but that's because they're away a lot. I know Brian Hunter is going to be complaining about that, but Steve Johnson likes it.
Hey, fair enough. We've got to deliver that fair and balanced coverage, That'll be it for Colby Cook, the super sub. The 6th man fouls out with 7 points.
Of course, we took Bobby Thompson's game away tomorrow and gave it to Snohomish.
We just got to spread it around, and if you
but it's going to be our first look at the Everett girls.
I've heard very good things.
I have too.
Sub cycles through. First free throw up and
Ooh,
no
that
good.
Was almost.
Got the scenic tour up there for Lucatero. Sokol out. Returning is Xavier Nyans. Looks like Joseph Eichhorn checked in for Jackson. And also the returning Trey Hawkins after his eye injury. Missed the free throw and chased it out of bounds. Michael Johnson.
That's a pretty good injury he's got, too. I bet he gets a little scar out of that.
Has a story to tell, if nothing else. Drive and strike, no. Whistle and a foul. Ooh, looks like that one's going back the other way. Foul on the Timberwolves. McFerrin. Big ticket called for the big infraction. That's his 4th and the team's 4th. So double bonus the rest of the way for Mount Vernon.
Oh, big ticket and what's 42?
42, I just call him the big fella.
The big fella. The big ticket and the big fella are chatting down there.
Yeah, they're the only ones up in the 6'7" rarefied air. Driving punch shot, no for Michael Johnson, but he'll get a couple of free throws. Foul is on Trey Hawkins. That's at least his 3rd. It is his 3rd. 52-48. We're kind of in the mud here, and quite frankly, that's exactly where the Bulldogs want it.
It is, and I'm looking at Steve Johnson. He's going to have a talk with his boys tomorrow, I'll bet, a little bit. Even if they win it, he's going to be like, there's some stuff here I don't like.
Yeah, got to change and play our game, not play their game. Missed them both. I think that's 4 straight misses at the free throw line for Michael Johnson.
That's going to hurt, too, because that's their game. Is
get to the stripe. And little Bronx cheer, if you will, from the Jackson fans. Foul on Lucatero, his second, team's third. Lobbed into Pepin. Far side, Eichhorn. Drive to the free throw line, dished out Ticket. Take the handoff, gives that one up between the rings. Eichhorn, no. Rebound comes away, Swanson.
Swanson's got some hops, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Giving up inside, player control foul. I think they called that one on Lucas Johnson. All I know is I saw bodies flying. And
we have a lot more whistles tonight than we did on Friday.
Excuse me, that was Michael Johnson 3, not Lucas Johnson 42. But yeah, this has been a slow down game. And still anybody's game. Pepin nearly loses it into his own bench. Saves it with 16 on the shot clock. Out high, Trey Hawkins. Fed out, then in.
Big Ticket.
Big Ticket. Nice separation. Can't bend that one in, though. Big opportunity for McFerrin in a 4-point game. 4:10 to go. Straight away. Dish to the cutter. Lucatero out high.
Lucatero seems like he could take some of those shots.
Yeah, he's being a little too unselfish. But ultimately they find Xavier Nyans, and Nyans has 10. Mount Vernon sharing the love as they all want a piece of that Adrenaline fundraising player of the game. That in. McFerrin foul. Yep. They got that one right. Lucas Johnson called for his 4th. Broadcast brought to you in part by American Family Insurance. Sally Petty Agency of Monroe.
I got to bill her still.
Mike and Jason Bickford of Bickford Ford. Free throw up and good. 14 points for Ryan McFerrin. And Grit Handcrafted Wood, the proud parent sponsor. Howdy to the Larson brothers. Also Home Comfort Alliance of Snohomish and King County. And McDaniel's Do It Best Hardware. 1 of 2 at the stripe.
McDaniel's, they've been with us since the beginning.
2010. Just a few moons ago. Flip to the wing.
14 years.
Lucatero gives off. Michael Johnson. Little contact there. Backdoor. Lucas Johnson left it short on the window. Yeah. If they didn't blow a whistle, I might have. I appreciate the aggressiveness of Lucas Johnson, but he was one more lunge away from, dislocating or rearranging McFerrin's jaw. That got ugly. And the big boy fouls out with 10 points on the night.
That could be a game changer there.
Yeah, that's going to open up the middle, because who's going to come in for him? Nope. Free throw no good for McFerrin.
Big Ticket. Come on, bud.
Buckle the chin strap. 54-49. 5-point game here.
We got good chat going tonight.
Yes, indeed. You're talking about the chat right there.
Yeah,
I thought
the
you were
chat
talking about
online there.
The chatter from the student sections directly across. They're talking a little bit of smack, too. McFerrin cuts it to a 4-point game. Long way near side, baseline. Pulling it back out is Dorsey. Down the lane, Nyans gives it up, Dorsey. Straight away, Michael Johnson scoops and scores. He says, I'll take care of this. He's got 11. He's got 11. Quinn Swanson's got 16. Jackson looking for an answer down 6. 2:46 to go. Turnaround, Ticket. No, can't get it to go. And McFerrin can't get the board either. Tough night for the Big Ticket. Oh, the spinner. That was pretty for Michael Johnson, and there's the timeout on the floor. We'll take this one as well. 2:30 left. Jackson trails at home by 8 on STSPN.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires. I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, breathe in. Now watch your speed and breathe out. Good. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab tires.
Back to action here at Henry M. Jackson High. Timberwolves in a heap of trouble, down 8 with 2:30 left. Amp Harrell,
I must have missed a couple points there somewhere.
Yeah, it
got it caught up now.
It came on pretty strong. Fed inside. Pepin leaned back and can't get it to go. Squirts free. Offensive board put back. No! Foul called. And McFerrin's going to go to the strike. Believe he's got 14. The leading scorer so far in the game, Quinn Swanson with 16 for Mount Vernon.
But he's ineligible.
Correct. He is ineligible for the Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game. Oh, my goodness. Ryan McFerrin having some struggles, and the visitors from Skagit County are letting him know about it. Left that one short. Offensive board. Good work there by Eichhorn. Approaching 2 minutes.
You can't let those go.
Nope. Fed in. McFerrin attacks and scores. Ryan McFerrin off the schneid. Under 2 to play. 6-point game. Timberwolves need a stop. Mount Vernon needs a kill shot. Quinn Swanson lobs near side Xavier Nyans. Nyans drives, creates space. No! Good job, McFerrin, to just build a wall. Pepin lost it. Good hustle, and they don't even get the timeout. Now they will get the timeout. That was a little bit of craziness as nobody could secure the ball. And is this a full timeout? It is. We'll step aside for a break. 6-point lead with 92 ticks left on STSPN.
There, laddie, do you have a fallen tree or a forgotten log? Do you have some old wood planks that'll have a story I'd like to tell? Great. They'll mill it, prepare it, and finish the wood for your unique project. Let them take your storied old wood and turn it into a world-class piece of art. Great, handcrafted is something that will be treasured for a lifetime.
For 45 years, Snohomish County homeowners have relied on Home Comfort Alliance for heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical because of their award-winning customer service. Thousands of reviews reference Home Comfort Alliance as professional, knowledgeable, efficient, and technicians who are courteous, and they take the time to explain things. For all your home comfort systems, call 1-833-COMFORT and make your life more comfortable with Home Comfort Alliance.
1:32 left in regulation. Timberwolves trail Mount Vernon by 6 at home. Broadcast brought to you by Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing in our community. Backdoor pass, up and good. Excellent inline out of bounds play to Xavier Nyans. He has 12. Just sharing the love are the Bulldogs from Mount Vernon. Pepin straight away Hawkins. Hawkins jab step back down. Oh, got a piece of it, Brian Dorsey. But the Wolves will hang on to it. No, they won't. Stolen away Michael Johnson. He also has hops. Lobbed off. Nyans building a fire. 3 on the way. No! Taken away by Trey Hawkins. Under a minute to play. Hawkins carries in. They're going to say that basket counted or no? Find out. Okay, that was before the shot. Foul on the floor. Third foul on Baron Dorsey. At the stripe, Trey Hawkins 2 times. Got the first one. Double bonus the rest of the way. 57.7 ticks left.
Well, it looks like the needle point is being put away.
Got to prepare for this one, and nobody's starting the buses. Oh, we had a lane violation on Mount Vernon. So now we get another free throw for Trey Hawkins. He's got 6 points. The lead is 60-53 for Mount Vernon. Chance to cut this to a 2-score game, and there we go. Trey Hawkins knocks it back to 6. Up the floor, working free of the triple team. Swanson to Johnson, back door. Dorsey up and good. Baron Dorsey. 62-54.
How many points does he have? Oh.
And calling a player control foul here. Dorsey, by the way, with 11. And fouling out, Seamus Williams with 6.
Jackson's number 2, Seamus Williams, was his.
Fed in to Michael Johnson, draws some contact. And now it's the foul game. And Timberwolves are going to have to play this perfectly and get some help. Getting away from Jackson.
Big Ticket's going to sit down.
Oh,
he fouled out.
I had that as his 4th, but apparently he's done. Ticket fouls out with 16.
Who do we got with the second most points over there for the Bulldogs?
Well, let's let Dorsey try this free throw. Nope. So Dorsey has 11. Nyans has 12. Johnson has 13. And that's Michael Johnson has 13. I think he has the second most. But it's very close, as you just heard. 30 seconds left. Loose ball, and they're going to call a foul here. Foul on the floor. Foul is on Mount Vernon. Excuse me, Jackson's 11. Jackson Rabe. It was on a clear out. I thought it was a player control foul. I was mistaken. So free throws upcoming to try and put this thing on ice. No.
Wow.
Quinn Swanson with 16 points on the night.
Now, when you see the camera shake, that's not our equipment. That is the ancient stands that are here at Jackson.
The experienced stands. Free ball forced up by Trey Hawkins, and now they're just going to let this one go. She's going to dribble out the clock. Shot clock is off, and that will do it. So let's go with
number 3.
Yes, let's go with a final score here as it's going to tick down. 63-54. Mount Vernon gets the win, and the first loss of the season for the Jackson Timberwolves. We will step aside for a break. When we come back, we'll have some final stats, and we'll have an interview with your Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game, and we'll recognize the proud parent, brought to you by Grit Handcrafted Wood and the Larson Brothers. We'll step aside for a break. Back with more after this on STSPN. And back here on STSPN, Mount Vernon gets it done 63-54 on the road. So we're joined by our Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game, that being Michael Johnson, second high in points on the team for Mount Vernon, with, by my rough chicken scratch math, 13 points.
Yeah.
First of all, congrats on the win, man.
Thank you.
So this was a tough one. Take me through the difference in the first half versus the second half.
Well, we were just coming out rough. We were playing Jackson speed, and we like to push it. And I feel like we were playing slowed down how they wanted us to play. So second half, we just want to come out, play our ball, play how we play.
Yeah, getting a little encouragement there from Chet the Jet, Baron Dorsey's dad. Big crowd here making the trip from Mount Vernon. How much did the student section and the parents lift you guys?
They helped a lot. You know, when we're down, they're cheering. They help pick us up, help give us motivation, and give us a ride to finish.
Now, you said something that kind of surprised me there about playing the way that Jackson wanted to play versus the way that the Bulldogs want to play. I see you guys as a physical, kind of mix it up, get in the paint type of team, and Jackson is more of a fly up and down the floor, but that's not what you said. What's kind of the game plan, the way that your coaches draw it up?
Well, he just wants to push it, get back on defense, but always have a get back guy. Always have a guy to push it up court, look for open shots, and take it to the hoop. So that's what we like.
Now, you had yourself a whale of a game, a couple of threes, had some big free throws in the second quarter, and, of course, Swanson had a big night.
Yeah.
Lucas had a big night. Xavier had a big night. Yeah. Barron had a big night. Was that part of the plan to share the rock, or was it just, next man up?
Yeah, last game, that was one thing we struggled with. The ball stuck, especially in the second half. That was one of our worst games, so our coach wanted to emphasize moving the ball, sharing the ball, and that was the biggest thing on the whiteboard in all caps, share the ball. So, yeah.
I would say you did that to a T tonight. You're our Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game, so if you want to hold that up.
Thank you.
And get that on camera right there. And anybody you want to give a shout-out to back home?
Yeah, shout out my dad for sure. He's always pushing me, Yeah, my dad's back here.
Yeah, if dad's here, we got a Grit handcrafted wood proud parent shirt as well. So let's hook up Dad here on the TV. You want to just hold that one up right there at the TV? That is a happy father-son combo there. That's fantastic. Got to take care of the sponsors as well. Love it. Well, I'm going to let you guys enjoy this one. I know you got a long ride back up to Skagit County. So, Michael Johnson, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining me here. All right, that is our Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game and our Grit Handcrafted Wood proud parent. Mention the stats, and I'll get to it just very briefly here. Leading the way for Jackson, Ryan McFerrin with 17, 9 points for Henry Johnson, 7 each for Colby Cook and Trey Hawkins, Seamus Williams with 6, Eichhorn with 6, 2 points for Joey Gosselin. For Mount Vernon, leading the way, Quinn Swanson with 17, I believe. Michael Johnson with 14. Xavier Nyans 12, Baron Dorsey with 11, Lucas Johnson with 10, and that is your scoring. 63-54, Mount Vernon gets it done. We'll be back with you live tomorrow night. That's girls basketball, Everett at Snohomish, and we'll have that for you 7:15 tip-off. For the fine folks back in the truck, for Todd and Sarah Elvig, I'm Amp Harrell. We'll see you tomorrow night at the game.